MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Zach Gallen will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, please, Zach, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around. In this one.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And he misses 2-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Into the pool area and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Gallen has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
2 balls and a strike now. Base is empty here with nobody out. To 2-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit.
Oh, look at Ahmed. The throw. Got him.
Batting third, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Peralta. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Chris Paddock is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Starling Marte.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado, and a good throw gets him one gone. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this. He's hitting over 400. I mean, He's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Manny Machado now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Machado.
The pitch.
No.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Batting eight, the center fielder, number 7.
Here's Juan Lagares. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Mejia leads off first with 1 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, David Peralta, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
David Peralta.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, go.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Ball, no.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit. The first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
That's your pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First offering on its way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Look, now the pitch. Walker playing here in his age 29 season. He was a fourth-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting set. The pitcher. Defense. Vote.
Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Chris Paddock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Will Myers waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
3-1.
The 3-1 pitch.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Runners off for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now at the plate, Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, no.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. High and deep to right center. After it is Marte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0.
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They enter this game as one of the best run-producing teams in baseball and one of the better teams at avoiding the dreaded double play ball, which certainly contributes to their ability to keep rallies alive. One of their hitters told me, "We do a good job going after our pitches, not the ones the guy on the mound wants us to roll over on." Now that's easier said than done, of course, but it's a big key to their offensive success, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
The Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Hilda Barro.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Vargas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
3-2, full count. Down the third baseline. Machado is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Gallen. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Eric Hosmer as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Ball too high.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here it comes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Dozier. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. Dozier rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Corbin Martin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. We're playing 11, 1-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So here now's the pitcher, Chris Paddock. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Pops this one up. Vargas is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. One and one the count now. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
So now to the plate, David Peralta, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground for Dozier at second. He's got it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First delivery to him on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Last time through was a base hit.
Fernando Tatis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Popped him up. Ahmed backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the
That's
Padres.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Will Myers. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Diamondbacks.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Even.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Machado in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the pitcher, Corbin Martin.
Domingo Leyba will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 1, Domingo Leyba.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down 3-0. Merrill Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Kelly stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Line drive to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball too high. Outside.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Juan Lagares. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Lagares is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The batter, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
In now, Chris Paddock, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can
looking at a fastball to end the inning. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Here's Starling Marte, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Settling in now, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in once again, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready, here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. Ahmed rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And the inning is over. One left for Arizona. They trail here 4-0. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it comes.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Will Myers. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Mejia gathers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
First and second here with nobody out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Dozier over to Hosmer. A double play.
Now back.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Cole Calhoun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 4 and the D-backs 1. Stephon Crichton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The batter number 9, second base.
Ryan Dozier at the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping up now, Juan Lagares, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. 2-1 to Juan Ligards.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Three and one.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the D-backs 1. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Takes this the other way to right. There to no, he can't come up with it. Oh, and he misses it. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
So striding in, Nick Ahmed. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So digging in now, Ketel Marte. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Pagan, the former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, David Peralta. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Kevin Ginkel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ginkel.
Jurickson Profar will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's too low.
Ginkel playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. First offering on its way. A runner at second, nobody out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Tommy Pham waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Will Myers, as he'll take a look at ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A shot down the first baseline. Foul. Runner at second here with one man out. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Archie Bradley takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Manny Machado will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Padres 6 and the Diamondbacks 2. Jose Castillo, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Christian Walker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Ildemaro Vargas. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here it comes.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Josh Rojas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Arizona down to its last strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. He makes the catch, and the Padres have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
6-2 the final total today. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Paddock notches his 3rd win of the year. Zach Gallen couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.